25. It hit high at 25, and now it's.
Oh, Sean's streaming.
Sean, can you say hi?
Can I hear
What's
good
that?
morning live?
Can you guys hear me?
We feel like you just snubbed all of us.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not.
Ah, don't look at my chart. It's private.
Damn.
You are. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna be like. We're just. Yeah.
I'm never gonna be a YouTuber.
No, you totally are. You're gonna be like punk rock YouTuber. We're gonna reinvent you.
I'm gonna get rich off crypto and just chill,
Yeah,
you know?
but you're just so funny, dude. Like, you're great. It's just like... Anyway.
All right, I think it's time to watch your stream.
Yeah.
I'll see.
My apologies. That was the seedlings. If you guys did hear a bit of audio in there, it was the seedlings in the seed clubhouse having a conversation, screen share, etc, etc. I hopped on quickly just to say hi, and yeah, the audio got transmitted in here. Hey AJ, how's it going, man? How's it going, Alex? Ethan, how's it going, buddy? It's been a while. How are ya? I'm good today, Alex. Thank you for asking. Whereabouts in Canada? I may come visit very soon. It's been far too long. How's it going, old man? Swag is in here as well. Gonna have a more casual, relaxed live stream today. Hopefully. Let's talk some Bitcoin. Let's talk some Solana. Let's talk some Cardano. Let's do a thing today where we only discuss coins that end with the letter O. So Cardano, Solana, Bitcoino, those three work. Banglo. How's it going, Mudsy? Hey Randy, how's it going, man? Audio. You guys don't get to do that with the other coins. It's only Bitcoino that gets that privilege. Shauno. Love it. Mango. Indeed, it's mango. It's probably a coin called mango out there. There is MGO USD. What is this? What? What? Is audio really a coin? Don't spam, Jackson. Hey Alana, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Or is it Alayana? Alajana? Oh man, why do XRP, it's the XRP, I can't even say it, XRP people who spam. It's just XRP, always. Jesus. This is why people don't want to do your coins and analyze your coins, because you guys do this. Oh, cool, Colin. We'll check it out. Audio it is then. Oh, it's audius, not audio. Or is the ticker audio? Crypto says Winkleo. If it's got the best use case, how does spamming help it? Makes no sense, man. Bitcoin back to 17k, maybe. We'll find out. It's a possibility. Bitcoin could roll over here, put in a massive low high on the monthly time frame, and it is a possibility. Perhaps 14k, man. Who knows? Who knows? Either way, it's opportunity, tradable opportunity. I covered XRP yesterday. I'll cover it again today. But it doesn't fit our theme today, right? We're doing coins that end with O. Ripple, Solano. That's not gonna work because Mango Seed better investment than BTC. Aw, that's so sweet. But Mango Seed will allow you to definitely collect more BTC. So yeah, I guess it's a compounding investment. But so I'm so glad you're enjoying your time at Mango Seed, man. It's been great to have you. Siddharth, how's it going, man? AJ Smalls, another seedling, says education, 100x leverage. Indeed, well said, man. That should be clipped and posted on the Mango Hall of Fame. Wall of Fame. Education, very, very important. The right education, of course. Crypto Reloaded. Can you check out BNB BTC, ING BTC for me, please? Yeah. Could you remind me? Because we're starting only in 10 minutes. Don't hesitate to remind me. Scratch and Dent says, been watching for a while, but tonight's my first time catching you live. What's up, Mango? Hey, man, what's up? Right back at ya. Yeah, we used to do lives like every single day at the beginning of the year. And then Bitcoin went into a range where I needed to concentrate on my trading. And yeah, it just got a little bit more tiresome to do the streams. Feeling a bit more rejuvenated, I guess. But hey, I'm essentially trend trading a lot more now, so don't need to focus as much. That's not entirely true. I don't want you guys to think that trend trading requires no discipline. It requires a lot of mental discipline, but just less actions. I was trading far more aggressively back when we were in that zone. It was a trader's market, a lot of opportunity. Alright, I'm gonna go get myself a quick drink before we begin. I'll be right back. Crypto Reloaded says, sure, but it's hard. You read all your messages. I don't read. It's hard for me to read all the chat messages, but I try. Has streaming affected your trading profits or losses? I would say yeah. Definitely. I've missed out on opportunity. Definitely. It's why I try to target my streams to end before certain times. But sometimes what happens is that I'm too tired after my stream, and I have to make a decision as to, do I want to trade in this with this mindset, like the tired mindset, because I already have a hard rule that I do not trade if I don't get enough sleep, right? So I will not wake up in the middle of the night to put on trades, etc., etc. Those all just lead to losses in the long run, even though sometimes I get away with it. That's a story we should talk about, actually. But yeah, I'd be lying to say that it doesn't affect me. It's just not it's just financially not the best decision, especially when the markets were so ripe. Like, there was massive opportunity in that trading range, and now, right now in this zone, I can relax a lot more. So during the bull market, right, you'll see a lot of normal trade. No, I won't say normal traders, like retailers, non-traders rather, outperform traders, because when you're following your rules, you're going to end up not doing as well as people who just go gung-ho on everything, but they also end up losing a lot, right? You saw what happened. A lot of you guys saw what happened. So you just got to keep following your rules over and over again, and just tell yourself that, hey, yes, there are people who are going to outperform you very temporarily during these mania phases, but in the long run you're going to come out ahead because you're following your rules, and you got to make sure you don't slip. And then your time will come. Your time will come to be a trader, or rather, the trading zone will be conducive to your trading style. Because I'm doing this for a living, right? So I can't dick around, man. So apologies for the verbiage, but that's the word to be used. You cannot D around with this when you're doing this for a living. Alright, we're starting in 2 minutes and my trading view won't load. Off to a horrible start. Alright, there it is. There we go. Bob, man, I was thinking about you just this morning. Jeez, I almost forgot your last name this morning. I was like, that Bob dude, what was his last name again? Was it Harrison? Yeah, it was Harrison. Was it? No, wait, what? And now I have my confirmation. How's it going, Bob? Man, the streams would not have been the same without you. How's it going, buddy? Elizabeth, how's it going? XR Pyami can be a bit overbearing, she says. So Elizabeth, I think you may be a little bit delayed on the stream. Could someone let her know in the chat that she's probably a few minutes behind? We're gonna be starting soon. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Everything's set up? I think so. Who cares? I'm really disorganized when it comes to all of this. All right, good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and I welcome you back. to the Mango Grove for your occasional, sporadic, daily live stream. It's a beautiful morning over here. I'm sitting back, enjoying the markets, waiting for the next big move. We have been trading altcoins actually recently, more so than well, I don't want to say most of them Bitcoin. I'm already in my Bitcoin trade, right? So I'm kind of waiting for that trade to give me the next entry, or perhaps even the next exit. Maybe Bitcoin rolls over. So we'll be talking about possible situations or scenarios and what we'll be looking for on the upside as well as the downside pertaining to Bitcoin. We'll also be going over a few altcoins, primarily Solana, Cardano, give you guys an update on that one as well. And hey, we'll go ahead and check out a few coins that you guys are interested in as well, but not too many. And yeah, we'll check out a theme as well, I guess. Yeah, why not, right? Why not? All right, let's go. So I'll be starting off with, actually, yeah, let's go and start off with the inverse of the gold Bitcoin chart. I'll be keeping a strong eye on this. For those of you who are on the C program, you guys know, I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. I said it's time to start keeping an eye once again on the gold Bitcoin pairing, the inverse ratio, of course, currently sitting at resistance. I'm keeping an eye particularly on the 4-day and the monthly time frame, but you guys can pick the time frame you guys want to trade. The gold Bitcoin pairing gave us a massive edge when the rest of the market was sleeping, even around 9k to 10k, right? That's when we got super bullish. Like, this was, I'd bought so much Bitcoin over here. Krisha too actually was very gung-ho on buying every single morning. We were accumulating drastically. So now we're looking for the same signs to show up in this zone over here. We don't have it just yet, but things are beginning to you know, tick. Like, we're getting the check marks on various signals. So we want the holistic picture to give us the same confidence that we had over here. We don't have it just yet, but hey, things are beginning to look good. Keep in mind that we are mid-cycle, so it's not going to be as good of a signal. We may roll over. Again, we're at resistance, but yeah, back then, again, the gold Bitcoin pairing, right, the inverse particularly, easier to read in my opinion, gave us a big run towards the upside. We're looking for something very similar. Now we are sitting up against resistance, right, flat against it right over there on the 4-day time frame. On the monthly, it's looking a bit better, but 4-day we still have resistance. If we do break this zone over here, please confirm that you guys can hear me. You guys can, right? But yeah, if you guys do break this zone if we break this zone, or rather Bitcoin breaks this zone at around 26-ish, right? Ratio of 26.35, then I'll be looking for Bitcoin to make its way against gold all the way to 34-ish. Now keep in mind, guys, that this could happen one of two ways. It could either Bitcoin could start moving aggressively against USD while gold does not, right? Or gold could dump while Bitcoin does not, right? So this could actually break towards the upside without Bitcoin's USD pairing actually moving to the upside. But that in itself is still pretty bullish, and we'll talk about that as well. But okay, cool. So old man says loud and clear. Awesome, thank you. So yeah, on the 4-day time frame, we are at resistance right now, so I'm not too eager to be entering into any or rather adding to my leverage trades at this point, right? So I do have a leverage trend trade going on Bitcoin. I'm looking to accumulate a stronger and stronger position as that trade goes deeper and deeper into profits, but I'm not interested over here. I did buy Bitcoin, but I bought spot Bitcoin based on the fact that we closed a 2-week candle. Let me go ahead and show you guys above the dynamic, right? And you guys can see that we came down, tested the top of the dynamic zone right over there, and we are currently holding it. But again, keep in mind that this is a bi-weekly. We just closed a brand new bi-weekly, so we have a good 13 days or so before we can close the next candle. A lot can happen. We could likely even come down to 42,000-ish on Bitcoin, and at that point I'll be looking for us to close above this $45,000 zone. The big scare for a lot of people is this just a massive fake out, right? Are we going to simply close above major levels and then roll over? That would be really bearish. The thing is about fake outs in the markets is that you guys know my stance pertaining to fake outs. There's one of two ways to play it. You either play the other side of it, so essentially you're not in the trade whatsoever, right? It was not part of your plan to take the trade to begin with, right? You had no interest in the trade because it doesn't fit your strategy, blah blah blah, because you're trading the other direction of the market. So let's say you have the opinion that we are in a bear market, right? And you're like, I'm not taking any bull trades whatsoever, I'm only going to be taking bear trades. So at this point, right, when you're seeing a fake out, or rather let's not call it a fake out, you're seeing this price action, you have no interest in taking the bull side of the trade, even though things may look bullish. You're like, nope, we're in a bear market, I'm taking only bear trades. Now, however, if you see the market roll over in a bullish situation, right, like this is currently bullish, right, we broke past a level. If it rolls over, you have now identified a trap, right? You are not in the trade, but you identified a trap, and you can play that side of the trade now. You can use the trap to your bearish momentum direction of the trade, which is what we did over here, right? We essentially were able to identify that, hey, there was a bear trap at the bottom of this zone, and we were able to play the upside, right? Do you guys understand that? Do you guys understand my thesis on this? So or not thesis, my approach. There's one of two things you can do. Either get trapped, right, and then take your loss, right? It's very imperative that you just take your loss and get out of the trade. Or two, you're in position, by not being in position, to take advantage of the other direction. So we did that over here, right? On the daily time frame, you can go ahead and see this was really trappy, especially on the 4 hour, etc. If you're looking at all of Krisha's levels as well, when we had closed that, we had essentially we were waiting for this, right? Waiting for that channel to break towards the downside, and then we bought him towards the upside. I think we drew it like this. Go ahead and watch those videos, guys. During the entire phase, right, when we were trading this zone, it took a lot of patience to wait for the right trades, but man, did it paid off heavily. So now I'm sitting pretty relaxed, pretty mango. So we essentially, this was trappy, right? You have your falling channel, breaks towards the downside. And we were talking about this when we were somewhere around here of the falling channel. We're like, let's wait for that setup where we break down, and then you bottom back into the falling channel, and then aggressively break up. That's exactly what happened, right? So that we were able to take advantage of. There was a trap that was being put in place. We weren't in position, and we got in position to take advantage of the other side. So now, if you're playing the bear side, you can do something very similar over here. If you're saying that, hey, all of this is just a trap and we're going to roll over, it could happen, man. Again, remember our approach at Mango. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. We just play the probabilities and we manage our risk. We manage risk first, and then we let the upside take care of itself. But I'm liking what I'm seeing over here. Let's go back to the gold Bitcoin chart, the inverse ratio rather. We're looking at the 4-day. All right, we've identified the zone of resistance right over here. If we do break towards the upside, I'll be looking for it to go all the way back to around 34. Primarily though, I want us to keep in mind that the monthly is looking fantastic. Just fantastic, right? Each of these monthly candle closes have closed above the dynamic. Like, this is no coincidence over here, guys. Like, the bulls are defending these levels, and then we came down and tested one more time on that wick. So this is looking really good. High low put in place over here, looking for continuation. You cannot not look for continuation. If you're playing the direction of the trend and the monthly is doing this, right, expecting it to roll over is a little bit premature. But now again, you can see that this wick low over here on this candle is being used as resistance. If we do break the monthly above the zone over here, I'll definitely be looking for further upside and trend continuation on a monthly basis. It's going to be wild to see what Bitcoin could do if we do actually break past 50,000, 60,000, right, on USD basis. But it's going to be an interesting year. Honestly, guys, I'm still not completely convinced. I'm still not completely convinced that Bitcoin even gets to 100,000 by end of year. That's just me, though. That's just me. But I'm not in any rush. If it does happen, great. But I had one of two theories going into this year was that either Bitcoin doesn't get to 100,000 at all, end of 2021, or it's going to blow past it and leave a lot of people on the sidelines because they sold their Bitcoin at 100,000 thinking that it's the top. So we maybe get to 150, 175, 200,000 maybe, right? But I don't see us going to 100,000 and stopping there. Either we don't get there at all. But it's going to be interesting. Luna moving to, Solana is what I'm interested in, man. Bob says he's convinced that either 40,000 or 100,000. I'm just gonna be munching on some mangoes through all of it. I don't keep it mango. I am the mango. That's awesome. So what do you mean by you're convinced either 40,000 or 100,000? You mean by end of year, those targets? Or is that the range that you expect Bitcoin to stay within? Murali, how's it going, man? Good to have you here. So the big trade on Solana, guys, was right here. This weekly close. That was the big trade. Do I get bragging rights, by the way? Do I get bragging rights? Mango called the Bitcoin move almost to the T, if not literally to the T. And then I said it's going to be time to be trading altcoins. Right? It was like, I think 10 days ago or maybe 8 days ago. We called it, man. We called it. So Bob says, I don't know the price, but I'm convinced either way I'm gonna have a bag of mangoes. Well said. Oh, BNB BTC. Oh, my bad. Crypto Reloaded. Damn. BNB BTC and BNB USD you asked for, right? Let's go ahead and start with that. Oof, Jesus, this is looking fantastic, man. Considering what the rest of the market is doing, this is looking fantastic, because a lot of people are going to say, hey, this is a descending triangle, and it is, but this is more likely to break towards the upside than towards the downside, considering what the rest of the market is doing. Similar with Cardano, right? Like, the reason I got so bullish on Cardano, I said, hey, let's be patient on Cardano. It's going to break, and when it does break, it's going to break strong, and our patience was literally rewarded. The day I said we had done a video on Cardano and wasn't doing anything, It was Kusha and I said, guys, just be patient, and it was that evening that Cardano did this, right? Poof, poof. So now let's go back to BNB BTC, and I'm actually interested in this one now. Let's set up a bit for this. Oops. All right. So yeah, this is looking good, man. I like the look of this. It held the weekly dynamic zone perfectly, right? So I like that. A couple of things I don't like about this, but let's go ahead and look at the daily time frame, see what's going on over here. Consolidating. There's been a lot of FUD around BNB, but it's clearly still doing well. So again, like I said in yesterday's video, don't count CZ out. This guy will find a way to pump his coins. Okay. This could turn into a massive bull flag, man. This is consolidating across all the time frames and putting in a clear structure on the weekly time frame. So the way to be playing this is essentially playing the consolidation to accumulate a position and then buying, essentially adding to your position as soon as you start closing weekly candles above the zone over here at 0.09624. Now the issue with BNB is, and I've traded BNB a lot. I have a lot of experience trading BNB. I've traded BNB. I think out of all the altcoins I've traded, BNB has been the coin I've traded most consistently. BNB and Ethereum. The issue with BNB, it does two things really well. When it does move, it'll move suddenly and drastically, and it won't stop, and it also puts in a lot of traps on both directions. So BNB can be beautiful, but its price action on like the dailies and the 12 hours can be very insidious. The emotional the emotional route that puts you through can be insidious, so be careful with that. So what I like to do with BNB is say, hey, don't try to get the perfect entries, don't try to get the perfect exits, and do not let the intraday movements affect you. So if the weekly time frame starts giving us candle closes above 0.009588, that's definitely going to be an entry signal. In fact, over here alone, we do have an entry signal in my opinion. And if we do lose the dynamic zone over here, so you got to basically position yourself in a way to allow volatility on the weekly time frame to break all the way down to 0.007518. So your position sizing is going to have to be a little bit more on the cautious side, but hey, at least you're part of the trend, right? If we do break out. So that's how you're playing it. You're like, hey, I want an initial position in this consolidation that will give me a buffer, because if BNB does break out, it's going to break out suddenly, right? Especially if we take out this high over here at around 0.010170. At that point, you're going to see a sudden upthrust and then probably a pullback into a higher low on the daily time frame. But if you don't get that, right, you don't want to go through that emotional, those feelings of, oh man, this is going to keep going, That's where having a position pre-consolidation or during the consolidation helps, because when the breakout happens, you're like, okay, cool, I'm part of the move, right? And then when the pullback happens, you're like, okay, my position is not as big as I'd like for it to be, but now that we do have a pullback, I can enter more, right? Kind of like what I've done on Bitcoin this entire time. I've been trading on the monthly and the 4-day, etc. And as we've been having pullbacks, I've been adding to my position as my thesis starts becoming more and more confirmed. So BNB on the Bitcoin pairing is doing something very similar. Let's go ahead and look at BNB on the USD pairing. Now keep in mind, the Bitcoin pairing is something you guys do want to keep an eye on over here, because Bitcoin has been doing fantastic. If you guys are looking at only the USD pairing and neglecting the Bitcoin pairing, your altcoin that might be doing well on the USD pairing might only be doing well because of what Bitcoin is doing, right? So you want your altcoin to outperform Bitcoin as well, at least in the next couple of weeks, especially the next couple of weeks in my opinion, because that's when I think altcoins are going to be doing really well. Like look at Solana, right? That thesis is already working out. Altcoins are doing well. Solana, Cardano, Ethereum too, for that matter. But you don't want to be in an altcoin that is doing nothing while the rest of the altcoins are performing well. Okay, so yeah, USD pairing up against resistance, really neat. We have an ascending triangle over here on the USD time frame. Yes, it's not the prettiest, but if we do break above $440, I'll be looking for a move all the way back up to around 700ish. So that's a clean trade. If you are not using the dynamic, you do have dynamics is asking you to be a little bit more cautious, but tempo is already on, right? Tempo has activated white, saying that hey, bullish momentum is on. We do have dynamic resistance overhead, but look at that, guys. Dynamic has actually flipped green. Even though it's marking it out as resistance, it's actually flipped green. So if you want to be a little bit more cautious, wait for the trade above 438, but the trend is already looking like it's being put in place. This is a good candle close right over here on the weekly time frame on the USD. We haven't taken out the high just yet, have we? What's the high over here? The high is sitting in at around $437. The high over here is sitting at $432. So we have taken out the high as well. This is looking good, man. Good catch. Good catch, crypto. Reloaded. Yeah, look at it. RNG, BTC as well. Let me just go through the comments. Let's go ahead and look at the dashboard and see what the dashboard was saying about BNB. Did we miss something here? Oops, that's oh my god. Do you guys love how snappy this is? I just love how snappy this is. Searching. Oh, alright. So BNB BTC. There was a long signal 19 days ago, up 36%. BNB BTC. This is. I'm going to be setting alerts on this one, man. I'm going to be setting alerts on the 12-hour time because I'm actually interested in this one. Also, I'm really comfortable. I already have alerts for the 4-hour time frame here. I wonder whether Krisha set alerts over there. That's probably Krisha.
Look at those palm trees, damn.
So yeah, you can see the trend switching around now on the lower time frames. The 4-hour is long on all time frames. The 12 hours long on all time frames. The daily is long on all time frames. I like this. Hey Philippe, how's it going, man? He says Philippe Cashier. I have a different YouTube account, YouTube login on my mobile. How's it going, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kirtan says share the playlist, man. It's awesome. Yeah, join the Discord. I'll go ahead and share the playlist on Discord. It's on Spotify or YouTube, I'm not sure. One of the two. Look at the palm trees. Dance. All right, so yeah, that's BNB, man, looking fantastic. Then we have INJ. Look at INJ too quickly. Don't want to spend too much time looking at too many altcoins today, guys. I don't like the look of this. No, it's not my kind of coin, man. The liquidity is probably poor as well. I mean, above this level over here at $12, you can start getting interested. It seems like it's one of those low SAT coins. ING, BTC, let's go back. Yeah, extremely low SAT. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at the daily, maybe there's something going on there. Yeah, it's actually having a more rounded bottom kind of structure over here. Let's go ahead and remove all these old drawings. Above this zone, above the zone I'd get interested if I were ever to trade this, and then I'd be looking for a move all the way up to this level. Apologies. Once we break past this level, there's a nice trade to around 29,760 Satoshi, so that's a good 27%, 30%. Yeah, not my kind of chart though. Look at these. These are old levels that are drawn out a while ago, guys. While these were levels that we drew when INJ was here. And look at how well it was respected. That's actually pretty good. I like that. That's a good sign. Currently at resistance though. This entire zone here. Remember guys, for those of you who have access to the dynamic, use your thick levels as levels of resistance. Alright, so you can just mark it out historically too. Stretch out the box and it's likely going to be resistance in the current time or price action, whatever. Yeah, so now with that you also have a range trade opportunity. If we do break this level, we have a range trade to the top of the box. All right, back to Bitcoin. Let's go Bitcoin. Make me proud. Do you guys remember what we were talking about on yesterday's private chat on Seed? Oh wait, I was doing my analysis on the low. Oh man, you guys should have told me. Oops. My bad, guys. My bad. Apologies. Sorry, Ace.
You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid. Bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right? Wrong. When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on them. That's not what I was told.
So I'm gonna go back to INJ just to redo that bit for you guys. Essentially, it was INJ USDT, right? So essentially, we were talking about the daily time frame, and I essentially marked out these zones over here between $5.50 and $5. This was while INJ was having its up thrust towards the upside. It was having its trend run, right? You can see how well it respected the dynamic too that entire time. So that's information for us, right? That was information. It was respecting it, broke past this zone over here, and then we start losing the dynamic. Right over there, you know that, hey, the trend is beginning to weaken out, and put in one last hurrah, and then broke towards the downside. But now again, respecting towards the downside. So you use that to your advantage again. As soon as we start having double closes above the dynamic, that was your trend leg towards the upside. But the key thing to note over here was this zone of resistance, the thick zone of resistance. You can stretch it out and use it on your current price action to mark out another resistance level. And now what you can do is look for that range trade if we do break into the box, right? Between $10 and $12. So that's a good 30% move, 25% move, 22% move. That's bad math. Yeah, but if we do break down, I'll be looking for trend continuation towards the downside only if we lose this level over here at around $8.40.
It means no worries.
BTC gonna go up for the next 4 minutes and 38 seconds while the song plays, guaranteed. Love it. Who knows, maybe it will. Let's do it. Alright, so Solana, we do have a target of around $97 to, sorry, around $95 to $100, I would say. We're playing the weekly time frame, remember? We're looking for this to have trend continuation eventually to around $95 to $100. Of course, it doesn't need to be exact. Maybe we stop at 90, get front run a little bit, but this is looking fantastic. This is looking great for the rest of the market, man. I just don't see coins like Solana, etc., putting in a consolidation like this, breaking towards the upside, and just rolling over towards the downside. It just doesn't make sense to me. But if it does happen, it could happen, right? And we need to be ready for that. But you got to play the probabilities. You do not play anything in a certainty kind of approach, like nothing's for certain, but at the same time you do not play afraid either. So you got to balance that. You can't be afraid of the markets. How's it going, Wolvie? We got the entire crew here. Yeah, around $95, guys. Solana, $95. Yeah, I read your comment that you missed my Sol analysis. I don't think I mentioned anything on Sol, did I? Or was it yesterday? I think I jumped on over to Sol real quick and then switched on over to Bitcoin. Hey Wolvie, by the way, if you did miss the beginning of the stream, you do want to go ahead and catch the beginning of the stream. We do discuss Bitcoin against gold, and I think you'd be really interested in that. B Willie says, I am Mango. We are all Mango. Well said, man. We are all Mango. You guys watch The Walking Dead, by the way? Don't give me any spoilers. You just don't give me any spoilers. I'm leaving for a beach vacation very, very soon, and I'll be watching a marathon, I guess you could call it, binge watching Walking Dead.
That feels good.
So I mean, it's something you can watch. It's not time sensitive because it's pertaining to the 4-day and the monthly time frame. But essentially, I'll do a quick recap for you. Looking at the 4-day and the monthly on the inverted gold Bitcoin pairing, we discussed, you were there with us, right, when we were trading the gold Bitcoin pairing towards the upside. It gave us our initial clue that, hey, Bitcoin might be beginning to look very, very interesting while the rest of the market is sleeping on Bitcoin, and it gave us that big run to the upside. Now we're looking for something very, very similar. We're not there just yet. We are sitting up against 4-day resistance, but the monthly is looking fantastic. So you can see how the monthly closed above every single one of these monthly candles closed above our Mango dynamic level right over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, man, 4 candles, and we tested one more time and it's looking fantastic. So this is looking great. If we do start closing monthly candles above the 26 level over here, I'd really like that. 4 days up against the same level, so we do break 4-day candles above the 26 zone, I will be looking for a move all the way up to around 34, 35ish. Now there are multiple ways in how that could play out. Remember, Bitcoin could outperform gold, or gold could actually start dumping while Bitcoin does not. So keep an eye on this, man. All right, back to Saul. Back to Saul. Better call Saul. Could you guys let me know if any of the elements on the screen are intrusive? For example, should I move the chat box around? Okay, I just added that. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go do that now, Wolfie. That's a good idea. How's that? Is that too small? It's hard to find spots on the dashboard to put the chat box because there's so much data. Yeah, the subscribe thing is too recurrent. I agree. It's like, how do I slow it down? Let's see. I don't think I know how to do that. I'll fix that later. GRT is going to explode like Cardano. Can you look at it? It says Kirtan Italia. Is it Italia? Is it Italia? Alright, let's go GRT. GRT USD. Let's see. This is extremely optimistic. All right, so essentially my thesis over here is, because I should probably talk about what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at this zone over here, guys, right? I'm looking at this touch point here, and I'm looking at this touch point here. So now if we do break out of that consolidation, I'm expecting or rather this consolidation, I'm expecting a volatile move towards the upside. And we could be looking for around $8.50. Price is currently sitting at around 97 cents. So that's a 50% move. Actually, price is all the way down here at 89 cents. So yeah, 65% move. If you enter though only after the break of the neckline, that's around 50%. Yeah. So to be honest though, this is a good entry right over here too. Again, none of this is financial advice. In fact, you are likely going to lose all your money if you do not have any risk management. At Mango, we start with risk management first. Targets, profits, etc. are all just consequential of our, or rather, they are all just a consequence of our risk management. Yeah, right over here though, this is a good entry at around 81 cents. The trend is actually pretty good. This is a high or low entry right over here. We had one over here as well, around 60 cents. You're already up. Jesus Christ, you're already up a good 30%, 25%. Yeah, 30%. Since your first entry. I mean, you could have gotten a bit aggressive on this break, but I would have liked this entry a lot better, around 65 cents. This has been a good trend from 60 cents all the way to 90 cents, and now looking for trend continuation on this breakout. A nice bull flag falling on over to dynamic support against resistance. If this does break towards the upside, Jesus, I'm looking at a resistance zone somewhere around this consolidation, which does line up with the measured move of this consolidation over here. Remember, we broke out over here and had a massive up thrust, so I'll be looking for a similar move over here, but not as hard, not like with one big leg. We are going to see resistance in this zone over here, but if we do break past this zone as well, $2.50, it could go higher. Remember, Cardano, Solana, etc. are making new highs. Well, Cardano not just yet, right? But yeah. At Sean says put empty space in the loop so it disappears for a while. Yeah, but how do I do that? I didn't make the GIF. I got it from online. I've not been particularly good at managing the YouTube channel when it comes to all of these flashy things. You guys notice how low-key entrance music is too? It's literally just the sound of electricity. Nothing fancy here. I could do that. I could put a timer for every 2 or 4 minutes, but then it runs like only once, right? It shows for a quick flash, like, and then it's gone, which is even more annoying. Like the way I'd like for it to show up is like show up like 2 or 3 times and then stop for 2 minutes, then show up 2 or 3 times and stop for 2 minutes. I'll try to do live streams more consistently, man. Well, we gotta go, eh? Alright, man, I'll see you later in the seed chat. Oh, right, audio. Alex, my bad, man. Totally forgot about that. Audio. Oops, I'm typing Alex. Alex BTC. Does it exist? Alex USD? No. Let's analyze Alex. Ooh, not bad, man. It's kind of underperforming the rest of the market, though. Resistance right there. Alright, audio, let's go. Resistance. Would not be a buyer here. Perhaps if it comes down to around this zone over here. Yeah. Let's go. Check out the Ichimoku on this one. Not enough price action. Let's get the daily. Ooh, cloud break, cloud flip green. What's the 21 EMA? Right over there. The move on this has already played out. The trade on this one was over here. Was here, right? So when you see the 10K 21 EMA 200 moving average all squeeze in like this, and price starts living above it, and you're inside the cloud, there's two trade setups on this kind of moving average and 10K Kijun combo, where you have your edge to edge trade, and then there's another setup where all of this happens when you have your edge to edge, and then price comes down and starts living around here, right? And then you start seeing your 10K 21 EMA Kijun etc all line up over here. You buy the higher low, and then you look for another leg towards the upside. So I don't know about this one, because most of the easy trade has played out on this one. So now essentially you're looking for consolidation, higher low, and then making new highs. So the big trade now is consolidation, top of the cloud, right? Trying to get a high low somewhere around here, looking for a bullish structure, and then like we don't know how this is going to play out, of course, but you're looking for the highs to break next, because right now buying over here is buying at resistance. You can catch live streams for around 1 hour a day, man. You can make time, Bob. It won't be the same without you here.
What was your name again? I see so many of them come. Want me just play pretend? All your girls, they just wanna have fun, but it's the same old thing that we all see.
Ray Kill says, is Matic due for a correction soon, or maybe a fake out? Raquel or Raquel? Raquel, I'm guessing. Matic. Oh, let's take a look at audio BTC quickly, actually. Yeah, same story, resistance. Alright, Matic. Oh, Matic looks like it wants to continue. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is due for correction. It could pull back, of course. It's up against resistance, top of the cloud over here. Top of the cloud to all of you, by the way. Could come down to 21 EMA 10Kin, but looks like it's bull flagging of sorts over here, man. People might be looking at this as a falling channel, I guess. Fair. Tenkin to Kijun trade over there. Fair. But I'd also be wary of the possibility of this just breaking towards the upside. But that being said, again, top of the cloud, right? So better off just waiting for the cloud to break towards the upside, or price to break the cloud towards the upside and then getting in, because you do have that rising channel on the lower time frames into higher time frame resistance, right? So you guys know how we trade that. Lower time frame falling channel onto higher time frame support is equivalent to lower time frame rising channel onto higher time frame right over here, your daily cloud resistance. Top of the cloud to you, old man. Top of the cloud. Hey, my pleasure, Alex. C says, can you check out Atom, Zil, Ava, anything else, man? How about you go ahead and add 7 more coins onto that list? I'll do one of them for you. Let's go ahead and check out Atom, I guess. Let's do Zil. Traded Zil before. Looking nice. Potential edge-to-edge trade. Sticking out the low over here. This is very toppy, but got picked up. Did not see or meet the 21 EMA. Perhaps let's go and check it out. The 12 EMA. That would be a clue. What am I doing? What do you know, guys? What do you know? How did I know that? How did I know that? Tell me, how did I know that? Yes, I got picked up on the 12. Looking for trend continuation over here. 200 moving average, of course, going to be resistance, but I think this is eventually going to make its way to the top of the cloud. Top of the cloud to all of you. Could have a pullback. This trend has been literally been going in a straight line, right? People are probably looking at this as a rising channel. Channels, when they do break, when this does come down, though, it's not going to be that big of a move. Likely this is going to meet the Tenkin wherever the Tenkin is at the time. We don't know, right? Because again, remember, price could keep going and Tenkin could keep going with it, and then price breaks down, find support on the Tenkin, and yeah, top of cloud. Beggars can't be choosers, Bob. Hey Bob, you can take 1 hour out of your day. I'll try to do the streams around this time if you promise to show up every day. Old man asks for AXS. Let's do it. This wants to keep going, man. I talked about this one yesterday, right? And this is exactly what I said. Like this over here, people are going to call this toppy, but I think this is going to surprise people and this is going to make its way up. Yeah, I think this wants to keep going. That's all I can really say about it, because that's what it's been doing. It's just been going up, and this price action over here is almost bait to get people to sell their positions because they are afraid of more profits, right? People are afraid of 2 things that we inherit from our ancestors. We see other people in pain, and we want to avoid the pain, which is why we don't buy at the right times, especially for our long-term positions. And another thing we've inherited from our ancestors is the fear of heights. So as price goes higher and higher, we're like, oh man, this is coming down, this is coming down. And then when we eventually give up on that idea of it coming down, that's when it does come down. But at the moment, I think AXS may surprise people. No, it's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Happy to go over it again for you. Does have like a weird consolidation over here. You see this over here, the fact that it didn't see continuation down, it doesn't want to go down. When it does go down, it's probably going to go down hard, but it doesn't want to go down at the moment, man. I think this wants to break. Dude, tries. I have a bag of tries myself, man. I bought a bunch of tries at $3. You can see that you can see that I've been charting it. Yeah. So I bought tries over here initially, right? And I got invalidated here, and then I got out, and then I bought tries around here. So yeah, I took a loss here, then bought again over here. Big trade, almost 5x already. Not 5x. If I got in at $2, it would have been 5x. 3x, somewhere around there. I'm looking for 2. I'm not interested in selling this until it gets all the way somewhere around here, man. So Trice USD. I think this coin actually has a lot of merit behind it. But what do I know? What do I know, right? Bob, next month I'm gone for like a good 10 days. But when I come back, I'll try to do live streams. What do I think of FTX and FTT? It's a good exchange, I guess. Not much. I don't know anything about the token, man. Unless you mean the price, the chart. I'm not sure. At BTC. Let's go check out at BTC, man. Mellow J. Welcome to the Grove. Haven't seen you in here before. Really like at BTC. I've been at BTC has been one of the charts I first started trading rather during the how do I put this, when the market started recovering, right? So first it was Bitcoin, of course, like we took the big trade on Bitcoin, and then I started like eyeing Ethereum hardcore. You seedlings know that, right? It was one of the trades I posted on the seed setup as well. We haven't seen the big move just yet, but yeah, it's looking good, man. Especially after it breaks past this zone over here. It's kind of bull flagging above the daily 21 EMA, but we can go ahead and just draw this right over here. You can see a bull flag. You have your pole and you have your flag, ascending triangle. So we do have a measured move over there. If you guys want to be a little bit ambitious, for around new highs at 0.085 or 0.09ish BTC. Again, wouldn't trade it that way. I would look at this level over here first at 0.077. That's going to be resistance. If we do break that though, I don't think this level over here at 0.82 is going to be resistance. I think this level over here is more important than, or rather, let's go ahead and draw out a zone. If we do break this zone over here, I'd be looking for a move all the way up to 0.085. It's looking fantastic, man. Yeah, that zone lines up actually really well. You can go ahead and do this actually. Let's do that. Oscillators are looking so good on Ethereum too, man. Once these cross towards the upside, like these oscillators have been going down while prices have been going up. Just think about that. Oscillators are going down while prices have been going up, and oscillators are essentially resetting themselves to the mid zone, right? Essentially building up more juice from momentum towards the upside, while price has just been drifting towards the upside. That's really bullish. I think Ethereum is going to surprise a lot of the overly bullish Bitcoin maximalists who think that, you know, Bitcoin is just going to completely crush everything, which I don't completely disagree with, but to completely discount all other technology, I think is a bit short-sighted. Especially in the midterm, right? We don't know what's going to happen 10 years down the road, but I think Ethereum is going to surprise people, man. And this is coming from a Bitcoin bull, me. Smash the like, guys. Yes, please smash the likes. There's 90 of you here and only 47 likes. Ava USDT, sure, let's do it. It's had a few good weeks, man. Resistance though at the moment. Yeah, there's a trade above this level at around 2.9, but I'll be waiting for a weekly close above it. Then you could honestly get a move all the way down up to here, 3.85. Yeah, that makes sense. Ugly top like formation over here. Super USDT, let's do it. Morali. Ooh, this looks nice, man. Yeah, this one's a go. This is actually likely gonna make us move all the way up to 159. Yeah, weekly looks good too. XTZ, XLM, eh? Let's go. Let's do XLM. XLM is a bit of a messy chart. Let's check it out on Poloniex. Yeah, I've charted over there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. So this is it. This is essentially what you're looking for. It's broken past a major zone over here with one big candle, which is great. So this weekly candle was freaking fantastic. It's come down to retest that zone right over there. You can see it finding support. If it does hold, I'd be looking for continuation, but it could come down and test the bottom of the zone too at around 30 cents. Let's check out what the Ichimoku is saying, and underneath the Tenkin, underneath the Kijun, finding support kind of on the 200 moving average over here, getting front run a little bit, so that is, I guess, a good sign. 200 exponential right underneath over there, 21 EMA reclaimed, good, and the angle is beginning to slope towards the upside, which is a good sign too. So the weekly isn't amazing, but isn't the worst either, because it has reclaimed the weekly 21 EMA. The daily time frame, edge to edge possibility over here. Let's see. Yeah, so if it does break the 200 moving average over here, I'd be looking for that move all the way up to around 47 cents to 50 cents. So currently sitting at around 36 cents. So if you are hunting for this to be the high low, right, we could come down, test the Tenkin and the 200 exponential over here. The purple line, guys, is the exponential moving average of the 200 period exponential moving average. So that would be a really nice buy, right, to hunt for the high low, leading towards that edge to edge trade on the cloud, on the Ichimoku. So that would be a good 50% trade. Jason Mathis says, are we still live? Yes, we are live. Hey, Jason, how's it going, by the way? How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm glad you were able to catch the stream today. Sullivan Brown says, love your videos, Sean. Hey, man. Glad you're enjoying your time here. Thank you for the kind comment. Jeremy says, heart, heart, heart. Mind checking out SLP, please? Yeah, we can go ahead and check out SLP soon. In a bit. Jason says, I'm always so impressed with how quickly you can dissect a chart, Sean. You're truly a master at your craft. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. You do this enough, man, you're going to be able to do this too. Like, it won't be long before you're doing this, especially after you finish up all the modules. What module are you on, by the way? I think you're done, right? Yeah, I think you're done. Mello J says, I do try to join your stream whenever I can. My hours are a little odd. I'm from Toronto. I believe you are as well. So Krisha and I were originally from Toronto. Well, I used to live in Mississauga before I moved to Ottawa, so I guess I'm more from Ottawa than Toronto. Krisha is more from Toronto than Ottawa, but she likes to say she's from Ottawa too. But yeah, no longer living in Canada. I don't think I will be. Actually, no. Who knows, man? Who knows what the future brings? Hey Lindica, how are you? Paul's USDT 3. What ticker is that? Oh, nice. Whereabouts in Ottawa, man? I used to live at Beechwood. Really miss Ottawa during the summers. Jesus Christ. All right, Lindica, let's go ahead and check out your chart. Paul's USD. Oops. Fat fingers USDT3. Why? I think you mistyped it. Eh? What is this coin, Lindica? Oof. It's pumping. This is the major level over here. It needs to hold this level for the daily close, but we're up against resistance over here as well. So literally blew past a major level, tested the next level at around $2.50. $2 would be a buy opportunity if it holds this for the daily close. So I wouldn't be looking to be a buyer over here at all. In fact, I wouldn't be looking to touch this chart at the moment. I just wait for it to I'd come back to it after a day and be like, okay, where's it at? Okay, because this chart may draw you into bad trading habits, right? It could be really tempting to just buy the brick. So the trade wasn't there, Lindica. The trade was somewhere around here, or rather the trade isn't here. The trade is somewhere around there, right? If you understand what I mean. So as soon as we had this bull flag breakout, that was the time to be trading this, which was essentially this morning. This happened this morning, right? Yeah. So it closed above, gave you the perfect retest. In fact, this chart was really generous, and boom. So the time to be looking at the chart was this morning, right? Once the chart has its move and you find yourself looking at the chart only because it had a big move, that might be a sign that you should stay away from it, unless you were looking at this before. Because a lot of times these big moves happen literally to draw in traders into resistance, to buy into resistance, and then you get sold into. Alright guys, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. I'll be wrapping up very soon. I'm really tired. Murali says thanks Sean. Lindica says thanks Sean. Hey man, you are very welcome. Lindica, you're welcome too. Hope I was able to answer your question. Woodruff, Jesus, dude. It's so funny that you said that. I was literally going to say right after that I was very close to moving to Woodruff. Jesus. Whoa, wait, what? I was muted this entire time. Oh my god, man, of course. Jesus Christ. Ah. I've been talking to myself this entire time, yes. I have been talking to myself this entire time. How long was that? I'm pretty tired too, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's do it again. Quick wrap up. Essentially, we're talking about the 6-hour time frame. And the monthly, of course. Oh man. That was so brutal. That was so brutal. I don't think I have the energy, guys. I don't have the energy. Alright, I'm gonna try to do it all over again. Okay, so essentially we're talking about the 6-hour time frame. We can use it no. Okay, the 6-hour time frame essentially it can guide us as to whether Bitcoin is going to see the trend continuation towards the upside, or hey, do we break the trend towards the downside. I'm essentially using the Mango dynamic on the 6-hour time frame to guide my short-term, mid-term time frame trades, or as to whether I'm looking for that downside move to add to my longer term trend trade, right? So if we do break the dynamic over here, the neckline coming around 45k to around 45.7k to around 45.5k, I'll be looking for that downside move. 2 6-hour candle closes, okay? 2 6-hour candle closes. 1 6-hour candle close is not going to be enough. So I want to see 2 6-hour candle closes. You can see over here we kind of threatened to do that, but we defended it, and then the next 6-hour candle close was well above it, and now it looks like we are defending it, or rather using it as support. We are closing the next 6-hour candle in 5 hours and 35 minutes. That's lining up with the 12-hour candle close, which is essentially the halfway point between the daily candle. Essentially pointing out that the 6-hour candle close can be used as a good halfway point, or rather a quarter point for your daily candle close, right? So I really like the 6-hour time frame for that, especially at these junctures where Bitcoin is at a critical point where it's up against a key resistance level. If it does break that resistance level, you're going to see a big move. However, this is also a very, very legitimate point where we could see a downside move too. If we do break this towards the downside, essentially looking for 2 6-hour candle closes towards the downside, I'd be looking for a move at the very least to around somewhere around 43,000, 44,000, right? But to be honest, if we do break this, I'll be looking for a move at least to around 41,000, 42,000, at least to around that zone over there. Why? Because we'd be threatening these lows over here, right? At which point the bulls don't really have too much incentive to defend these lows. They had a good move already. There's not much of an incentive to have these lows defended. If we do take out those lows over there, I'll be looking for a lower high to be sold into by the bears, and at that point I'll be looking for that move to around 41,000, 40,000 ish, somewhere around here. Why that level? Because that is also monthly support coming in somewhere around here, right? We have those monthly highs as well as monthly closes coming in around 41,400-ish, 41,500-ish. I'll be looking for the bulls to defend that. We could wick down a little bit lower too, so 40,000 would be psychological support that may see some defense. At that point I'll be looking for a pickup. Okay, again, it doesn't need to happen. If we don't see that happen, it would essentially put in place the theory that we do have a high low, lower high, and then Bitcoin rolls over to come test those deeper levels, right? Again, we're not playing it that way, but we have to again keep that scenario in mind, because we are trend traders and the trend could switch around at any point. We are leaning bullish over here, but if we do see the signs, we will have to flip our position around, right? So at the moment I'm not looking for any of that. Things are looking good. I am looking for, or rather I will be entertaining pullbacks, and then we will take it from there. Jason says, did you see my comment on building a position? No, I did not. Let me scroll up. I was wondering if you saw the post I made on Saturday's video. No, I did not. It's hard for me to keep up with so much, man. It was about building a position. 2 other people replied to the comment, and we'd all love to hear more about building a position. Yeah, so I'll try to do a video on that separately. I'm too tired right now, man. Far too tired to cover that right now. I need to wrap up. I've been on for an hour and 50 minutes now, so yeah. If these streams go on for too long, then I just end up not doing them anymore. Alright, so with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Until the next one, do the mango way, do the easy way, do the stress-free way. Chills, ask for other USDT on the 4-hour time frame. I'll go ahead and take a look at that on tomorrow's live stream, and just remind me that you asked. But yeah, appreciate the super chat, but I'm just too exhausted. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Do it mango, do the easy way, do the stress-free way.